the Wednesday Night Blitz. Presented by...
Welcome to the special playoff edition of the Wednesday Night Blitz. I'm Frankie Tovar, here as always with Eddie Ruiz.
We're here at the office, so we're going to take a look at Hilmar's first round victory over Liberty Ranch.
But before we take a look at those highlights, let's take a look at last week's scores. Tough first round losses for Del High and Pittman High, but Hilmar came out on top and kept their undefeated season intact.
It wasn't easy, however, as the Yellow Jackets looked very shaky on both offense and defense in the first half.
The typically productive Hilmar offense had a very hard time against the Hawks' defensive front, as quarterback Jonathan O'Brien was sacked 5 times in the first half alone, and they only managed 7 first half points. They entered halftime trailing for the first time all season, 14-7.
Liberty's defense came out aggressive in the first half as they were pressuring O'Brien constantly, not biting on the read option or the play action. And while the up front was doing their job, it was Willie Holman that was shutting down the passing game.
In fact, the only highlight of the first half for Hilmar's offense was the touchdown pass to Tyler Robinson in the corner of the end zone. Holman was also very instrumental on the offensive side of the ball as he helped the Hawks rack up 158 first half yards and scored 2 unanswered touchdowns to enter halftime.
They play in a great league, so and they have a great program. So it's a playoff team. You expect them to be good. So no surprises. I knew they were going to be a tough team on film. Their defense was very aggressive and very fast, so I knew our offense was going to struggle. And just kudos to Liberty Ranch for how hard they played. We got to fix some wrinkles that we have, and we will. It's just that you can't be good all the time. You got to make adjustments. So we got to make adjustments.
After making adjustments at the half, Hilmar's defense came out on fire as they allowed only 50 yards total for the remainder of the game.
They also kept them off the scoreboard, mostly with the help of 5 second-half turnovers. And the turning point, the big momentum shift in the game, was a 47-yard interception return for a touchdown by nose guard David Bisby, his first interception and first touchdown of the season.
Earlier in the season, I got a fumble at Dos Palace, and I only got 4 yards. This time, I was taking it to the house, and there was nothing stopping me.
Robert Lindo was also a huge factor, coming off the edge and pressuring Ransdale at the quarterback position. But perhaps the biggest playmaker aside from Bisby was Joseph Bello, who was a beast from the linebacker position, who made crushing hits and touchdown-saving tackles.
A David Madeiros field goal along with 2 Trent Orozco touchdowns were enough in the second half to surge the Yellow Jackets on a 31-14 victory.
And now the Yellow Jackets find themselves in the second quarterfinal game in the last 3 years as they prepare to take on TVL rival Escalon High.
Our defense has been the key to our season, and they just picked it up. It's really the defensive effort. This is when it goes to the defense. They played a great second half.
We have a lot of great players. I mean, Tyler Robinson, Gio Salcido, Joseph Bello, all of us. We're there. You know what I mean? We're swarming. This is Stab's defense. He has all the right calls. Most of it is up to that man, If it weren't for him, we wouldn't be able to do a lot that we do.
It's like playing an old friend, so it should be fun. Can't wait to play Escalon. Escalon's a great rivalry, and having no other way than play them.
Well, we've done it before, and we can do it again. They have a great program. They're a great team, but when it comes down to it, we're just going to do what we do and swarm and see if they can handle it. Hey, Hilmar football, let's go get state.
This will be the 4th time that the 2 teams have met in the playoffs, and Escalon leads 3-1 in the series. However, last time they met, 2 years ago in the section championship, Hilmar edged out the rivals 20-17 for the title.
Now when these 2 teams meet, it is always an interesting matchup. However, with the playoff implications in line, it's going to make the game that much more exciting.
You won't want to miss it. If you're in the area and you're a football fan, come out to Hilmar High Friday night and check out the game. From here on out, it's all Hilmar. They're the only team remaining in the postseason. So we'll see you next week with highlights and coverage of the Hilmar-Escalon game right here on the Wednesday Night Blitz. For Eddie Ruiz, I'm Frankie Tovar. Good night.